seen anything yet. I know we're sort of jumping around here between supply and demand issues, but I do want to go back to the supply issue. We've talked about the platinum guys. I think we understand their issues, their labor problems, their electricity challenges, but we also know their market dominance. Going back to gold, gold mines in this country are getting older, tireder, grades are falling, so there's lots of problems there. But there's also a lot of gold production globally. I mean, there are mines in South America, there are mines elsewhere in Africa, which are more open pit, and there's all that too. In Indonesia and those other parts of Asia, you have these big mines there that have low production costs. So there's a lot of gold all over the place, and so the South African producers are not suppliers of last resort. I don't know, we're like the 5th biggest in the world or something now. So on the supply side of gold, I mean, there's no issue of discipline. It's all every man for himself. The production costs, it looks at this level as though with gold at 1,400, a lot of these producers are going to be in big trouble. Huh?
Yes, I mean, with gold, I mean, we've been mining gold as a human beings for thousands of years, and almost all of it is still around because gold doesn't rust, it doesn't wear out. You can keep it in your vault forever and ever. And we've had a huge supply built up, and there's very few things until very recently that actually consumes it. So we could keep basically, we could stop all production of gold right now. And in our lifetimes, it would never be an issue with regards to supply being a constraint. So I don't think the supply in regards to gold is an important issue.
Okay, let's bring this to a head, because that's the purpose of this macro conversation, is as far as your outlook is concerned, at current levels with regard to gold and with regard to platinum, 5-year view, where do you see gold going? Where do you see platinum going? And give it to me nice and simple here, you know, like 10% up, doubling, halving, what's going to happen here?
Okay, I would think platinum would probably increase as we see the world recover slowly over the next few years. You do not want to be in a place, or do not be in an environment in which gold would outperform the equity market over 5 years. That means that a metal that does nothing basically in the world is outperforming producing businesses. And that's only something that happens when you have an extremely volatile and extremely unstable world where very little good things are happening. So I don't think gold's going to be a great performer for 5-10 years out. Platinum, however, not only has a longer term better outlook, but I think in the short term, next say 3 months or so, might actually outperform significantly for a number of factors. Most notably, we're going into strike season in South Africa. Last year, remember what happened then, and it's especially starting off at the platinum mines. Secondly, we are having issues again with regards to electricity supply. If you look back a few years, the last time we had these rolling blackouts, we saw the platinum price spike up because automakers wanted to get the
2007,
Exactly. And those things are going to be positive for the platinum price, but also they're going to be negative for the rand, which is going to give you a double kicker. If we have a real drop-off in production of mining because of strikes or because of electricity issues, the rand will weaken because we have less exports. And those two things should make the platinum price be great going forward. And finally, it's a great hedge in your portfolio as well. Because if this thing happens, everything else in your portfolio will fall. But platinum will give you a hedge against that.
Okay, so overall, in summary, you're not that constructive about gold. You got some sense that it might drift sideways at best, but you're very constructive about the platinum price. Good.